Hey, how's it going, guys? Long time no see. A lot of work going on. Took a vacation as well, so I was hanging out with the girlfriend for most of the time. Just odds and ends here and there. So just took some time off basically. But with that being said, we have a nice, awesome collection, haul, pickup, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know how I'm going to label it, but either way, we went to Big Lots. We went to Trader Village, which is basically kind of like a little market that has a bunch of different shops people could sell there. We went to Best Buy. We went all over the place. We even went to Gigi's Emporium because they had a nice sip and save Friday night. It was awesome. Basically, you get a discount, and then on top of that, they give you alcohol and drinks for free. If you're DD, you can get orange juice or whatever. If you're not, have a little bit more fun. So, first off, we're gonna start with the Big Lots, the Trader Village, the flea markets, Gigi's Emporium pickups. We're going to start there and then kind of just move our way forward. So, without further ado, let's get into the haul that I got next to me. So first, we're going to start with Gigi's Emporium pickups. I only have 2 of them. They're great, but I just didn't want to spend a whole bunch of money there, even though I probably could, because they have amazing stuff. If you haven't checked them out, go check them out. They're on my TikTok. I made a video. I believe I put it on Instagram and a short on YouTube as well. So it should be circulating around all of my social media, so you can go check it out because they are awesome. The owners are awesome. I could not shout them out enough. But without further ado, we have the remake Pet Sematary from Waxwork Records. I just love the score. I'm trying to get the original as well, but I'll try and zoom in here a little bit, see if you can get it without that glare. But yeah, I just love it. I haven't opened it up yet. Usually I do openings on my TikTok page, and sometimes I put them on Instagram. Who knows? But this will definitely be on TikTok sooner rather than later, because I definitely want to listen to it. Maybe I'll do it later today. I don't know. But either way, I absolutely love Waxwork. Again, Waxwork does no wrong in my eyes. And then on top of that, Gigi's Emporium, amazing. So my next item up, I don't know, maybe it's just me. It's just more nostalgia to me. I don't even have a player right now that can play this, but I don't really need to because I have a copy of it back here. But it's just, old school. Maybe it's my generation. But, when you went to Blockbuster with the Family Video, you went and rented stuff. You saw movies on the shelf. You just saw, that cover art, and you didn't know what the movie was about. You had no idea. You were just like, oh, but that looks amazing. I want to watch that. I knew what this was about just because I've seen the earlier ones. Hint, hint. But it's Jason X on VHS. I just love the old school just feel to it. These are only going to be display. Again, I only buy them for $2, $3. I get them for cheap for the most part. But they're going to go, back here on my shelves. I just love, you walk through the Blockbuster and you're seeing, man, whoa, okay. Jason, now he's a crazy killer updated Jason, and it's got a cool, how are you not gonna watch this? Plus, Jason X is just the biggest cheese horror movie ever, but it's so good. Next up, I got 3 pickups from Trader Village. I've actually done a video on them as well, so it's somewhere down. Maybe I'll link it up here or in the description. I don't know. Maybe if I remember, I'll get it there for you. But I have done a video kind of showing you a bunch of stuff, physical media, video games. There's one booth that just does amazing sculptures, so that's on there as well. So I like to go there every once in a while when I have a weekend off, which is rare, but I get them from time to time. So I got 3 little small pickups. I try and stick around the booths or just the tables that are outside of the main area, just because A, you'll find better deals there because they're selling for a day, maybe 2 days. And then B, it just seems like there's more of a variety of random stuff there that people bring. And, you can find some gems in there. So, first thing up, it's nostalgia. My brother and I used to play this game non-stop. I absolutely love this game. And I got it for a really good price. I think it was $3 total. But, of course, 1080 on N64, snowboarding game. Again, we played it non-stop. We absolutely loved the game. Go! My N64's right over here. I'm just trying to get some games for it so I can play, It is what it is. Next up, it's going to be a movie. Again, I think I spent maybe $10 for all 3 of these items, so pretty cheap for the most part. But then of course we got Lawless, you know, Shia LaBeouf, Tom Hardy. I think there's a lot of other big name. Gary Oldman's in here, Jessica Chastain, Guy Pearce. So there's some good actors in this. It's kind of like an old school, I believe, Prohibition. Like, you know, they make their own alcohol back in the day when it was illegal. Now you can just get it anywhere. But, you know, and they're basically just moonshiners, and they kind of come into, you know, law attacks them and blah, 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 blah. But I haven't seen it in a really long time, and I remember liking this movie. I just like Tom Hardy. I feel like Tom Hardy's an amazing actor. So whatever you see him in, watch the movie, because even if it's not a great movie, he's going to do a good job in it. So either way, I picked it up. Again, $10 for the entire thing, so it's like a couple bucks basically. And then last but not least, going with the Jason X horror theme VHS, of course, H2O. I just actually picked this up on 4K not too long ago for a sale price, because this is a good movie, but the other ones that came with it were they're not too great. But either way, I just love how it looks. I mean, it's gonna go right up on my shelf. It's gonna be a display piece. That's really all it's gonna be. I have it in 4K. I don't need to watch it on VHS, but it's just cool to have back there. It's that nostalgic feeling. Some get it, some don't. I don't know. Either way, if you get it, you get it. So these next 2 items I got in 2 separate places. First one's gonna be Big Lots. They just put new movies out, so I figured, you know, why not? Let's go look. So let's see what they have. And of course, they had a gem. And then of course, the second is DVD Exchange. That's kind of where I sell my old stock off, just stuff that you know, maybe I don't want or I don't need. And you know, they buy stuff specifically for certain stores, which is awesome because you know, new stuff pops up every single time. But without further ado, we got Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is actually not the remake that came out. This is the one from 1981. And I'll open this up real quick, just real quick. But it's nice too, because it literally has the original, you know, just regular Blu-ray movie, special features, and bam, special features. And on top of that, comes with a little booklet too. So it's released by BBC. And, you know, of course, it's the original, so of course it came out from BBC. But it's got just jam-packed with a bunch of extras. It's got a booklet going over like how they recorded stuff, did stuff, everything. So it's awesome. I'm really excited for that. But the next one up, I absolutely love as well. Taika Waititi, Flight of the Conchords. Maybe you know if you know, but What We Do in the Shadows. So this is the original movie, which I've never seen on Blu-ray. I've seen random DVD copies here and there, but of course I found it on Blu-ray. I had to pick it up because this movie, if you've seen the show on Hulu, this is what this is based off of. But either way, hilarious movie. I mean, it's Taika Waititi. You guys know his humor for the most part. Flight of the Conchords, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. But either way, watch this movie if you haven't, because this movie is absolutely hilarious. It's kind of few and far in between if you want to find it in person, but you know, I'm sure it's online somewhere. So for the most part, the rest of this stuff coming out here right now is going to be from Best Buy. You know, sale prices, price matches from Amazon, all that jazz. But for the most part, everything should be a lower price. I'm not going to go into the prices because that's too much. Either way, before we get into everything, if you could like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you like everything behind me, if you like horror, if you like 4K, if you like Blu-rays, vinyl, you know, anything. I mean, video games. I go over old school video games, not a lot. You know, maybe I should get into it more. I know my brother wants to do that as well, so we do a couple of videos playing video games, kind of playthroughs maybe, who knows. But either way, do all that fun stuff. If you like this stuff behind me, if you like this little gremlin guy right here just staring at us the entire time, like the video, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, helps me out. But either way, so we got price matches on all these. Amazon had these for $19.99, but of course Amazon, the shipping for some reason said it wasn't going to ship for like 4 to 6 weeks. That bugged me. I have basically a Best Buy like member-ish thing. I don't really know what it is. I didn't pay for it, but basically they ship within 2 days. So all these I got for $19.99, which is lower, way lower than, it's like 10 bucks off on each one. Either way, I'm talking way too much. So we have Tropic Thunder on 4K from Kino, because I'm not paying full price for this, but I just love this movie. This movie is so good. If you haven't seen it, see it. Alright, and then next up, we have The Longest Yard. Of course, the original with Burt Reynolds. I love old school movies. And to get them on 4K, to get them remastered, they look 10 times better. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't want to get sued. I'm sorry. But, and then the last one, In the Heat of the Night. All of the AFI top 100 movies I'm trying to watch, I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never seen the entire thing. So that's why I want to do, I picked up, The Apartment, I picked up some of the older movies. I just want to watch all of those old classic movies. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. That's why I stopped the jingle. Alright, now we're going to shoot through some of these because I have, the new releases that just came out today sitting over here. Well, today, John Wick, cough cough. But either way, we have Megan on Blu-ray. I picked it up on a sale because I really want to see it, but I didn't want to pay full price. We have Cliffhanger Steelbook on 4K. I apparently didn't have this on 4K, so why not pick up the Steelbook? I'm excited. Thelma and Louise 4K. Well, I'm covering up the name there. There we go. Thelma and Louise on 4K from Criterion. That is one of the best transfers I've seen, and Criterion does a great job. Their Blu-rays look fantastic regardless. That is one of the best 4K transfers, at least this year, that I have seen. Next up, there you go. Over the Top, Sylvester Stallone. It's like $6 at Best Buy right now. If you don't own this movie, pick it up. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Even if you're never gonna watch this movie, buy it, because this movie is so just over the top, crazy, just it's nuts. And then of course we have Lord of War, Nicolas Cage, cool Lionsgate Steelbook. You guys have seen all the Steelbooks and everybody pulling the slip off and going, wow, this is a beautiful Lionsgate Steelbook, because Lionsgate's great. Either way, Super Mario Steelbook. Luckily I was able to get this. I literally ordered it, and then like the next hour after I checked the website, it said it was sold out. So Renfield. I actually just watched this yesterday, 2 days ago, with my girlfriend. If it was just a movie, an hour and a half movie long, of just Nicolas Cage being Dracula, I feel like I would have liked it a lot more. But there was just like a really convoluted plot where they just shoved it in there because they were like, well, we don't have enough runtime for Nicolas Cage just to run around as Dracula. I don't know why. But, bad cops, good cops, drug cartels, it wasn't the best. I kind of am upset about it, but the gore and stuff was there. That was cool, but nah. And then of course, last one that I got before the new releases, Dazed and Confused on 4K. I was excited to pick this up. I actually price matched it to Amazon, so I got it for another $12 off or something like that. I think Amazon had it for a weird price, so I just showed them and they did it. But either way, amazing movie. Criterion, again, 4K. I feel like Criterion's Blu-rays are fantastically done, so why not get a 4K? Alright, and last but certainly not least, of course, like I said, John Wick on 4K, the Steelbook, Best Buy exclusive. Lionsgate, again, everybody's gonna do the whole, woo, look at this, look how beautiful it is. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty. But, and then you got Donnie Yen. Here, I'll just show him because he deserves it too. He's got Donnie Yen in the back right there. That came out June 9th. I actually pre-ordered that June 9th, and I saw that I could pick it up in stores. So as soon as I picked it up in stores, if you're not following me on Instagram, I posted that, hey, holy shnikes, I picked this up early, and then they basically changed the date to pick it up on June 9th. So, and then everybody picked it up. I don't want to say I started that, but Alright, and then of course the last two are pickups that I just picked up today on New Release Tuesday. So we have Insidious 4K on Steelbook. I've never actually seen this. I've seen a lot of Insidious 2 and down the line. I've seen a lot of like James Wan stuff in this whole universe, but I've never seen this. So I figured, why not pick it up on 4K? I'm excited to see it. I've heard good things about it either way, so why not? And of course, last but not least, I feel like I said that already, but Rain Man 4K. Come on. Sean Penn, Tom Cruise. Yeah, I'm excited. MVD, MGM, they both kind of collabed to put this together. I'm really excited to see this movie on 4K. It's been a while since I've seen it, but two amazing actors. Say what you will about Tom Cruise, but he's a phenomenal actor. He likes to run in a lot of his movies. So what'd you guys think of the haul? Places that I went, or did you guys go to Best Buy? Because Best Buy is really just a small little company that nobody ever usually goes to, right? But either way, Big Lots, flea markets, all that fun stuff. Gigi's Emporium, if you live in San Antonio, go there and buy everything from them. I mean, they have amazing stuff. And again, on my TikTok, I go in depth with, looking at the vinyl inside, all that jazz. So if you're not following me on TikTok, definitely do that. I'll leave it down in the description below, so that way you guys can see a little, smaller videos, closer looks, movie reviews, all that jazz. So either way, we will see you guys in another video.